an orthodox religion of Hinduism, where they eat human flesh, which seems to be very harsh, but have the most spiritual and delicate heart of a person, full of enlightenment and knowledge. They have the power of mystery, myth, and enchantments. Yes, they are the Aghoris, an orthodox branch of Indian religion, which states itself as beyond terrifying, as the practice they perform is a bizarre and has its own meaning in submission to God. It is the highest form of tantric ritual, or called as Aghor Tantra. Let's explore the people and the way of life of these extreme sages. Welcome to Knowledge Enlighter. I am Shambho. Let's begin with the journey. Aghoris are the group of sadhus who practice monkhood, as one calls is a religious way of life in which one renounces worldly pursuit to devote oneself fully to spiritual works. These sadhus are mostly based in Uttar Pradesh in India. They are the only surviving sect derived from the Kapalic tradition, a tantric, a non-Puranic form of Shaivism, which originated in medieval India between 4th and 8th century. Aghoris usually engage in post-mortem ritual, often dwell in the cremation ground and smear cremation ashes on their bodies and use bones from human corpse for crafting jewelries. Their practice is sometimes considered contradictory to Orthodox Hinduism, but they are special in their own way. Many of these Aghori Sadhus are supposed to possess healing powers gained through their intensely hermetic rites and ritual and practices of renunciation or tapasya. Belief of Aghori is getting into total darkness by all means and getting into light of self-realization. Though this is different approach from other Hindu sects, they believe it is to be very effective. They are infamously known for their rituals that include such as Sav Sadhana. Sav Sadhana is kind of doing ritual practices on a dead body. Pretty intense, huh? Now coming at this point, we might have a question that who might be the first Aghori. According to books, Aghori Sadhus generally worship Lord Shiva. So according to that, logic says the first Aghori would be Lord Shiva himself. Though in context and textual scriptures we find an antinomian form of Shiva, Lord Dattatreya, is considered the founding deity of Aghors. He appeared to Baba Kenaram on top of Mount Girnar in Gujarat and offered his own flesh to him as prasad. Baba Kenaram was a Aghori ascetic born in Chandauli in India. He is believed to be the originator of Aghori sect of Shaivism by some sources. He is considered to be the incarnation of Lord Shiva. He was born in 1601 and died in 1771 at an age of 170 years. Aghoris are an ancient sect of sadhus who worship Lord Shiva and everything dark. They are known for their bizarre rituals such as meditating on the top of dead bodies, eating corpse, drinking and having food in human skull, and so on. The Abu Mountains of Rajputana are considered the first place where Aghori were prevalent, but they are also found in Nepal, Gujarat, Samarkand, and in Uttar Pradesh. Now, Varanasi is a huge center of Aghoris. During the Kumbh Mela, you can find a lot of Aghoris and different other sadhus in there. Now, there are other forms of sadhus as well, like we call as Tantrics, Kapaliks, Naga Sadhu, and Aghori, about whom we are discussing. So, are they all same or belong to the similar sect? Let's explore that. Kapalik and Aghoris, are they same? So, the answer is the Kapalik and Aghoris are both ascetic order of Hinduism that share the same practices but differ in their own ways. The Kapalic tradition is originated in medieval India between 4th to 8th century. The Aghori tradition is thought to be evolved from the Kapalic tradition and was founded in northern India by Baba Kenaram. Both orders are known for their radical practices such as worshipping fierce deity, using intoxicants and performing sacrificial rites. Kapaliks were well known as skullmen because they carried skull begging bowls and a staff with a skull as banner. On the other hand, Aghoris are known for their post-mortem rituals such as eating human flesh from the dead corpse, smearing cremation ashes on their bodies, and using human bones to craft jewelry as their ornament. The Kapalik tradition was more of a monoistic order. Some says Aghoris were Buddhists who merged with Hinduism, while others say they may have come from archaic spiritual lineage. Now again, another group of sadhus sometimes we come across in the Kumbh Mela are the Naga sadhus. So Aghoris and Naga sadhus are the same? No, again. Aghoris and Naga sadhus are not the same. Even though they have both Hindu saints who worship Lord Shiva and are often mistaken for each other as the look is almost very similar. Naga sadhus live in monasteries while Aghoris live in cremation grounds. Naga sadhus belong to a specific monastery while Aghoris practice along in small groups. Naga sadhus participate in religious ceremonies while Aghoris performs rituals involving corpse meditation. It takes about 12 years to become a Naga sadhu while no guru is required to become an Aghori. The story goes for the Naga sadhus they have fought battles whereas Aghoris have not fought any battle. Now, if I question are Aghoris dangerous, it is quite evident that the Aghori are both abhorred and rewarded by the society for their mysterious practice, dark and unique way of life. The Aghoris have never been a part of mainstream society and have always lived a scheduled life for their own. So if they are dangerous to be considered, of course we do not understand their way of life, so it is better to stay away from that, which might give us a feeling that they are dangerous. Does Aghoris have supernatural powers? Again, it is a controversy. Aghoris practice healing through their purification as a pillar of their ritual. Their patients believe the Aghoris are able to transfer health from one person to another and pollution away from one patient from another as a transformative healing process. However, according to Aghori beliefs, this pollution must be moved into another person or some other objects. Many believes that their intense penance and devotion give them extraordinary powers, including ability to heal diseases, offer blessings, and even predict future. So maybe if they are practicing something, they might have some powers. Now, as we know, Aghor Tantra is related to Mahadeva. So, is Mahadeva an Aghori? Yes, Mahadev is a terrible Aghori. He is beyond the terrible practices at times. In Hindu Puranas, Shiva eats whatever he is given and the goddess loves blood. Again, this is not a strict rule as he is also considered the god who has the power to destroy and abolish the whole world. So he can have terrible powers that we even can't imagine. In order to get all these powers in you, do you think it is worth to become an Aghori? In my opinion, it is an extreme way of life. So Aghoris are Hindu devotees of Lord Shiva who believe themselves to be the master of spiritual powers. The journey to become an Aghori is considered to be demanding and cruel. Aghoris are known for their powerful blessing, foresightedness, and some believe they can cure mental and physical illness as well. But in normal life, people are unable to attend such harsh situations. So I leave it up to you whether you would like to pursue Aghor ritual in your life. If you have liked this video, so please comment and let me know. I would like to continue with this series of different sages in India. So that being said, if you like this video so far, please do like, share and subscribe and stay awake and keep knowledge enlightened. Thank you for watching and have a great time ahead. Take care.